All right, sixth graders, this is to help you with question 3 on CR number 5. It says find the sum. 4.23 plus 14.8 plus 1.235 plus 5.1. If we're adding up decimals, we have to line up place values. So if I have a 4 in the ones place, then my decimal point, a 2 in the tenths place, a 3 in the hundredths place. The number underneath that, see how that 4 is in the ones place, has to still be lined up in the ones place. There's a 1 hanging out here in the tens, your decimal point, and then an 8 in the tenths has to be lined up right underneath the 2 in the tenths. All right, let's go to our next number. There's a 1 in the ones place, so we'll make sure I line that up with my ones place, a 2 in the tenths place, a 3 in the hundredths place, and a 5 in the thousands place. If you're adding decimals, you have to line up place values. You got to add your ones, you got to add your tenths, your hundredths, and so on. And the last number, the 5 in the ones place, and the 1 in the tenths place. Now here's the dealio. This one goes all the way out to the thousands place. So what I want to do here, if I have 5.1, I want to put a 0 placeholder in the hundredths and a 0 placeholder in the thousands. It just makes it easier to see our numbers lined up. So here, this goes out only to the tenths place. I'm going to put a 0 placeholder in the hundredths, a 0 placeholder in the thousands. This one goes to the hundredths place, so I just need a 0 placeholder in the thousands. I even have some students who, when they're adding decimals, they actually draw columns in just so they're sure they're sticking to their place values. And then they drag down their decimal point. So here in the thousands place, 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0 is 5. In the hundredths place, 3 plus 3 is 6. In the tenths, 2 plus 8 is 10, 11, 12, 13. You put down the 3, you carry the 1. 4 and 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 1 more is 10, and 5 is 15. You put down the 5, you carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is 25.365, 25 and 365 thousandths. Another something that I do when I'm estimating, I would just ignore my decimal point. So I knew around what my answer would be if I was going to estimate. I would just ignore everything after the decimal points. And I would say 4 and 14 is 18. 1 more is 19. And 5 more is 24. And what that estimation would allow me to do would be like, oh, these two don't have a shot. The answer is somewhere around 24 or 25. And then I do the exact. And so over here was my exact. What I just showed you was my estimate. I hope that helps.